Back again with another video, and this time we'll be showing off a time where I 2-0'd RIP Kid No Cry in an Edison Ironman with Gadget. So let's hop right in. So rock paper scissors. I won the rock paper scissors. Pretty good. I go first. Draw bottomless, gear frame, oppression, limiter, compulse, fortress. Pretty decent hand. Oppression and the Deer here match, that's gonna be pretty good. You see effect, gear frame, add fortress. I feel like I would have specialed the fortress as well, just because I don't see what like the real punish is to the opponent, because I don't think they're gonna have like a clean way to clear it without like going neg in some way. So yeah, I would have definitely done that instead, and then just have that oppression flipped to deal with my opponent's stuff. The only way it's decent is like if my opponent just clears the oppression and would have a way to clear my guys. So he goes Griffer, pitch Mally, summon Plague, Mally, summon, and then I can save the oppression for this play. Where he synchros off. Oppression to Stardust. He sets bottomless mirror pass, draw another gear frame. Pretty solid. Summon gear frame effect, search force. Battle attack over, then he just drops mirror force. Main 2, set the my own bottomless pass. Battle attack. Now here, after I draw this heavy, I could have gone for game, because I could have went activate heavy, clear all the back row, special fortress by pitching fortress, pitch force for the second fortress, battle attacking the Greffer, and then I can limiter the fortresses, which that is 10,000 total damage into 17, so that would be 83 total, and that would be game. Do anything that isn't like Trag Battle Fader, and Trag isn't that popular in Diva Hero. So I just go pass. I don't know why. I have the line for game, so I go Gruffer, sets Diva pass, draw. I decide to set the Compulse pass to try to set up the OTK play next turn. Just brain, sets that too, pass, draw, and here is where I go for the play. And then chain the Compulse. It's back. Destroy everything. Pitch, pitch. Then I go battle, attack, damage, limiter, game. Going second this time. Open like too many monsters, which is not like not really what you want to see. I'm pretty sure in this list they like set like 19 monsters, because I play 9 gadgets, 3 gear frame, 3 fortress, force, sky recycler, and a card trooper. And my opponent's hand is pretty slow, but then they draw a diva, which is like pretty good. So decides to just set bottomless dust shoot pass and to play based on what he sees off the dust shoot, which is pretty good. Goes dust shoot, hits back the yellow gadget, which is pretty strong, as I kind of wanted to have a gadget in rotation. But then again, I don't have any like defensives at all. So I go pitch special fortress, he goes bottomless. I go set iron wall pass, which I could have either waited on this play, or I could have went pitch special fortress now, and the only real punish is like Gores, or like he goes like Minecon on the fortress and uses this with Diva to make Gothams, which I doubt he would be on, but it would be pretty clean for him if he was. So it's just battle, attack, attack, because he's going to go main 2, make Cataster to deal with my cards, and then he sets Mirror Force pass. Draw Compulse, solid, just outs the Cataster free. Battle attack, Compulse back, and he just passes. Draw a second Iron Wall, activate it so I can go pitch Special Fortress, battle, Tap to attack. Drops mirror. Alright, I just set the second Iron Wall pass. He spaces the face of Iron Wall. He goes Special Prodigy, which should be an attack. Summons Caius. I just flip this Iron Wall, which is good that it stays, but it's not really doing much for me at all. And my opponent has 2 Darks in play, so this Dad, despite not being able to, like, pop, it's still going to be a 2800 just drop from his hand. Draw yellow. Effect. So this is a scenario in Gadget that can happen, which is like one of the reasons why I hated this deck so much when I first played it, is the Gadget Death March, where you have no defensives and you're just summoning gadgets to like minimize damage a bit, just because you want to just deck thin at the same time, instead of just setting them. So it just goes battle attack. Got nothing for that. I draw Judgment, which is also terrible. Summon red, green effect, search red. Set the Judgment pass. Goes Mind Con, half the Judgment so I don't die. Battle attack. I love 150. Main 2 tributes at Mally, so because he wants me to attack over, so he can just drop Dad for lethal. Oh, Solidarity, Scrap Recycler, effect. Send Gear Frame, just because I don't want to put back both gadgets for the effect to draw. So then I go Scrap Recycler, draw Limiter, which is at least like A defensive. Not the greatest though. And then I just go Set Limiter, pass. Draw Judgment, set Judgment, pass. He's just gonna try to go special and just Judgment my back row, which is probably gonna work just because I drew Oppression, which was a very shit draw. Go attack with Scrap Recycler, which I should have just summoned red here because my opponent's already burned through Mirror Force. The only punish would have been like Torrential, which I mean I guess playing around that could be just fair enough. So they go Special Dad. Nothing for that. I Limiter, and then he Judgments. Just game. Now game 3. I go first. Open up. Pretty good hand. I just don't have any like defenses. I have Iron Wall instead, which is fine because I have the Gear Frame to switch Fortress, and then I can just set, pass. Stay my man. E-Call for Stratus. Stratus from Mally. Battle Crash. Then main 2, Rhoda for Greffer. Sets the Judgment pass. Draw red, which sucks. It's just a pitch. And then I try to do a cool play here where I go Prohibition, call Mally, because I heard that the way this card worked is that the turn when it says the card cannot be used that you declare, I was told that like it also included like discarding it for like an effect, which is not how that works. But at the same time, I could have just called Greffer for the same effect. The only real advantage to this is if he has like a discard trap, which if he had it here, he could just chain it, pitch the Mally. So he'd still be able to like use it, but he wouldn't be able to like use the graveyard effect. So I just go summon green, add red, pass. Yeah. Then he draws. Summons Greffer, effect, we get into a ruling argument which I lose because it's not how it works. Summons Plague, attacks over, sets another back row, sets Wing Blast. I draw Oppression, which is insane. I flip Iron Wall, red for yellow. Pitch yellow for Fortress. Go battle, attack, 2, set Oppression pass. I don't know why I didn't set, actually no, I want to have an open back row spot, and I have Judgment to protect Iron Wall anyway. So he goes summon Dad, I Oppression that, he Judgments, I Judgment his Judgment, and then he just scoops, because even if he does use Wing Blast to like buy himself time, he's still not gonna really have much, because I can Oppression his stuff, Iron Wall's face up to stop his other stuff, Prohibition's doing nothing. So yeah. Next match, RIP Kid No Cry decides to play a better deck. He plays Vayu Turbo. And he goes first. This will load. Okay, there we go. Goes Rhoda, Gardner. So wants to go Gruffer, Pitch, send Vayu, and just set Mirror, Solemn, and I think he also sets the return. Yeah, he sets the return. I feel like here I would have just set the Solemn, not just to play around heavy a bit, especially that I doubt you're using Mirror Force that early in this matchup, or at least like my turn one. In return, I don't know what he's really setting up for here. He has a Vayu engraved in Gardner, sure, but like at best, Gardner would be banished, and Caius if I like bottomless it or something. So the most this play did was actually play around Dust Shoot, which is pretty solid because I had that. But I also had the heavy, so he has to judgment that. Gearframe Search. Grab the Fortress. Battle. Attack. And I go main 2 to play around Caius with the Smashing Ground. Set. That does shoot, pass. He just passes. He draws a Gruffer that doesn't really do anything. Especially, he doesn't know what this back row could be, so even if he went to Gruffer, pitch Caius, send Sirocco, or something like that, he could have been extremely punished. And I go summon red, red effect, red yellow. Battle. He mirror forces. Main 2, pass. Draws Vico, sets Vico, pass. I draw another gear frame, which is pretty nice. Always having multiple gear frames is really good. And then I go pitch. Well, special. Because I want to get a bit more aggressive before he has something crazy. I also go Solidarity, so I can try to thread in lethal. And then you go battle, attack with Fortress. Pops the Dust Shoot. Then I go Gear Frame. And then I damage Limiter for game. He goes first. And this is the game I lose to Deck Dev, unfortunately. Just because I didn't really have that many ways to deal with it. I think I play Solemn, and I have a Rodent Man, Starlight Rodent Man, and Starlight Rodent Side, and that's it. So yeah. When I've built this deck in the future, I've had more cards to actually like deal with Geki Break, like playing Dark Bribe. Which I don't think it's the worst card ever, even though it's a neg 1. And I also really like playing a Compulsion Man and siding more just for like the Vayu matchup or just synchro decks in general. Because this card's usually going to be like a plus. So I just go green, attack into card trooper, so Compulse Pass, summon Sirocco, attack, main 2 pass, draw a Gadget, search Gadget, deck dev for my life savings. And then I just proceed to like have a terrible hand just because I rely on little guys. Space is my compulse, so I can't use it. Use Vayu. Summon Armageddon, Pitch Plague. Battle. Attack with Armageddon, attack with Armed Wing. Sets pass, draw limiter, just scoop. There's no point. I'm never top decking out of it regardless, even if I do like bluff something. He's gonna kill me faster than I can actually be able to play again. If I even can. Okay, so opening hand is like fine. Drawing another Gadget isn't great. Grand Wall is pretty solid though. If I draw like a Gear Frame or Fortress, I can pitch that other gadget to actually get use out of it. Which is one of the reasons why I really like playing the Machina version of this deck. Just because of Fortress helping you fix your hands or using your useless machines. So it goes heavy on my Compulse, Rotor for Gardna again, go for pitch, send value, battle attack, take 400, main 2, sets 3, char Solemn, Dust, and Dust Shoot. Draw, stand my man, Gear Frame. He says yes for some reason, but then just decides to Solemn. And then he goes on res, Dust Shoot, hit my Grand Mole. And then I go set 2 pass. He draws Mega Hamster, attacks, and then sets this in pass. And despite knowing I have Torrential and Gadget, he decides to set it anyway. So this Torrential is actually going to go kind of crazy. Summon yellow, chain Torrential, get Omega value just because it was Hamster, which I didn't really have another clean way of dealing with. So then I just go add Gadget, pass. He draws Gale. I think he just passes, so I can just try to get a plus into my Gadget, I guess. Summon green, effect. Add red. Attack. And then just main 2, call Dad because he has 3 Darks and Grave, so I really didn't want him to have like a comeback play. He draws Raikou. Summons Gale. Gale have. Battle attack. Pass, draw heavy. I go summon red effect. Add yellow. Flip Iron Wall to play around bottomless deprison. Well, just bottomless actually. Some Fortress battle. He dusts the Iron Wall so he can Gardna. And then I just go crash because I'm fine with that. And then I just go pass. He draws Raikou. Set Raikou pass. I draw Forest, which isn't live at the moment. But if it were to go Raikou pop Fortress, I could just pitch Force, summon it back, which is kind of nice. Summon red. Battle Fortress attack. Pop the red because he doesn't want to take more damage. Fortunately, mills another value instead of like a Sirocco. And then you just go set pass. I draw green. I just said the heavy the back row because Prohibition's doing nothing now that he has more Darks and Grave. Go add green, battle attack. He pops the Fortress. And then main 2 I just go revive Fortress, deal with this. And let's see what he milled. He milled Plague, which doesn't do anything with in this nothing when he has like no cards. And then he draws Pression, sets pass. And I just go battle, attack for game. Okay. And that is how I won an Ironman 2-0'd in an Ironman with Gadget. So yeah, I think this deck is pretty good besides the fact that Deck Dev is a card. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you did. And let me know down below if you want me to post more like Edison content or like whatever. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.